What's up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the wrong screen. All right, not the one we want, not the one we want, and definitely not the one that we want. Here's the one that we want. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another fantastic poi pole hunt. We've got poi poles to hunt, and we're going to see if any of them do that thing that they do sometimes where the color of the poi pole is different than the color when it started. August, what's up, dude? Oh my god, I'm so sorry that I never know your name, but I'm going to copy and paste it like I do every time, and then I always find out the answer that I'm looking for. Let's see. This is to English. That is Liu Kundai. Liu Kundai? Is that right? What's up? August, how are you doing, man? How are you? How's your Friday going? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope that even if you don't have that special someone in your life, you still recognize all the people in your world that you love. Because there's lots of them. There's always lots of people that deserve to be recognized, and lots of people that you should tell that you love, because that's a good thing in this world, and we want to celebrate that. You guys are amazing. I super appreciate you coming in today, and let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Yesterday, name a Pokemon for an edit. Marshadow. Do it. Will you be my Palantine, dude? Let's have Palentine's Day. I like that. That's nice. Yes. We can be each other's Palantines. Let's send each other like some of those little ones that childlike wonder creates in the school's yards. You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean, so there's no way you could know what I mean. We got probably an hour and 40-minute stream on deck, something like that. A little bit more than the standard, which is nice, but we are working our way towards a poi pole here. Yesterday, I went to the gymnasium, or as they say in Germany, the Gymnasium, and I did the stair stepper machine until I climbed to the top of the Burj Khalifa. And as I was doing the Burj, I was also doing some poi pole shiny hunting. So I probably got an extra 100 resets, I would say, maybe off stream, but I can't confirm nor deny whether or not that's actually going to be the case. Because, you know, they're not really tracked. If you don't track the numbers, did the resets even really happen? Probably not. So we're going to be looking at a number of 708. That's where I want to chill from. That's where I want to live from. That's the valley of wonder that I want to hang out in. And we're going to see if we can continue to get an early poi pole. I watched some inspirational content yesterday. I watched some poi pole hunts that went super early. HDV got one in 11 encounters, which is absolutely bananas to think about. I've also seen some people get them in around 600, 700. I've seen people get them in around 20,000. So regardless of what happens here today, folks, just know that I love you guys. And if we don't get the shiny today, I have a high degree of confidence that we will get it at some point in time in this century, in this decade, in this decade here is going to happen. But either way, I hope you all have a great Valentine's Day planned. And if you don't, I hope you guys do some good shiny hunting or something good. Clocky, what's up, man? I hope you're doing all right. Good to see you. As always, an absolute pleasure to have the good peeps in the chat. Maybe today's the day you get the shiny. Hey, I would love that. That would be good. We're not doing like goals today. We're doing love goals today because it's Valentine's Day. And on Valentine's Day, you have a lot of corporate inspired love that we want to run with. And YouTube is nothing if not corporate. And I'm nothing if not love inspiration. So we'll make it happen, you guys. Thank you so very much. We had a reservation today for a fancy place last night, but they told us that 9 days ago they're doing a limited menu and it's like 65 bucks a head. That sounds awesome. That sounds so good. Now, don't get me wrong. If that's not what you were expecting and you were expecting to just like, you know, order a single thing and maybe a drink, so you were going to come out of there 30 bucks a head and then they literally double your price, it's not as neat. But a tasting limited menu and you have a set, like it's multiple courses and you have a set price, that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. But that's not how you were hoping to go into there. So that's not what you should, you know, expect to do. So I get it. It's frustrating. Doesn't like any of the entree options either. That's a big bummer. You don't want that at all. You don't want that at all. All right, here we go. Poi bowl number 720 coming up. The price doesn't include drinks, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. The price should at the very least include your drinks. I'm all for fancy fans. I'm all for fancy fans, but you got to at least give me a glass of wine or something with my fancy fans. That's crazy. We did a couple of years ago, we did a 9-course African tasting menu for Valentine's Day. This would have been 2 or 3 years ago now. Probably 2 years ago. Not last year, but the year before. Yeah. And it was like $300. Which was crazy, but we had both wanted to do it. So it was like our gift to each other and our like eating out budget for the month. So it was like something that we saved for and we knew that we wanted to do. And it was really great, but it's a blind tasting menu. So you don't know what your actual menu is until you get there. And the menu that we had was all vegetarian. And Jess and I, neither of us really like fish. So it was delicious. Like it was super, super, super good, but it would have been really nice to have like meat entrees as well. But yeah, you know, it's okay. It's okay. We still tried good food, still ate good food, still had a decent experience, and really that's what matters at the end of it all. So yeah, tell them to stick their menu up their pipe hole. That's true. He brings up a really good point. They said their pipe hole is already stuffed. Oh wow, that's a busy pipe hole. Busy pipe hole. Are you sure that they didn't say that their poi pole was already stuffed? Shove it up your poi pole. It sounds like how an Irish person would say, shove it up your pipe hole. Shove it up your poi pole. This is good, you guys. We did something today. I'm happy for us. We did something today. I wasn't sure if we would achieve, but we've achieved. Congrats to all of us. I mean, it takes a lot. If you haven't done nothing, you did something. That's exactly right. You guys want to know what I did? I made a bad financial decision today, and I bought myself some Pokemon cards. I bought something, though, that was less than MSRP. So I'm still pretty happy about how I made it happen. On the Pokemon Center website, it's selling for $35.99 Canadian, and I got it for $31.99 Canadian. Clocky, it is the Iron Leaves EX like tin. So it has a couple Twilight Masquerade, which has some beautiful artwork. It has a couple Obsidian Flames, And it has, I think, one Paldea evolved, maybe. Dude, thank you so much, Jays Manley. Welcome back in. Appreciate you coming back. That's the best. Let me see. Iron Leaves EX EX Tin. The Paradox Clash Iron Leaves Tin. That's the one that I got. You expect Temporal Forces and it's not there. I'm actually kind of happy about that, man, because Temporal Forces, they massacred my favorite Pokemon in that one. So the new set that you told me about, though, looks amazing. So I hope to get that someday. Okay, so yeah, what I get... Oh, no, there's one Temporal Forces. There's one Temporal Forces, 2 Obsidian Flames, and 2 Twilight Masquerade. And so on Pokemon Center's website, they're $31.99. I got it for $35.99. I got it for $31.99, so $4 less per tin. And if you break it down, it's about $6 per pack, which in US is about $4.49. So a little less than $4.50 a pack is a pretty good deal. Going to be an SIR of Ethan's Ho-Oh. I can only imagine that's going to be the case. So let's see. Obsidian Flames card list. TCG Pocket or TCG Player. So Obsidian Flames, if we look at the card list there, what do we got? Let's see. I'm just exploring to see because I've never actually looked at it. So as far as market price goes, we have realistically one chase card, which is the Charizard EX, and even that one's not worth all that much. But then there's a couple other really beautiful pieces of artwork in this one. Like the Pidgeot EX is gorgeous. The Houndoom is pretty amazing. So even though I'm not super worried about the value of cards in this one, because there's not that much great, like the Ninetales is gorgeous, the Cleffa is beautiful. So there's a lot of artwork that I'm really excited about. So I'm hoping that maybe in one of the Obsidian Flames we can get fortunate with an artwork pull. So I'll probably go through and evaluate what my chase cards would be on that one, which is kind of neat, because that's really what I'm all about, right? I'm all about the bounty for the artwork that I like more than I am like the highest value, though it would be nice to get the high value one as well. Yo, Jade the Whooper, thank you so much for subscribing. That's pretty amazing. You're an awesome, cool person. That is awesome and cool. What's up, Snom Gaming? Good to see you. All right, now let's see. The other one that we got is Twilight Masquerade, which I know that I've gotten into before. And I know that part of the reason these are still at MSRP. So Twilight Masquerade does have the Greninja and an Eevee and a Perrin and a Carmine. So it actually has more chase cards than the other one. So that's pretty solid, actually. Yeah, there's lots that are actually worth something. And some of these artworks are really awesome. Like the Greninja is a beauty, like an absolute beauty. Eevee is gorgeous. And the Blood Moon Ursaluna is actually really sick too. So there's some good artwork. I'm hoping to get at least one illustration rare or special illustration rare out of all the packs. Would be really amazing. And then I don't know what Temporal Forces has. I don't think it has anything too fantastic, but we'll check it to see, because that's what I'm doing today. And also hunting this. Nothing there. All right, let's see. Temporal Forces. As far as that market price goes, there is not really a great chase. There's Raging Bolt, Iron Crown, Walking Wake, Gouging Fire, and then a Ghastly. Yeah, you know, there's decent priced cards too. Anything that's special rare, ultra rare, illustration rare still gives me a chance at getting some money back. So it's not about the money, but I got basically 10 packs, which isn't really great odds to get one, but it'll be cool, man. It'll be really cool to see if we can get something nice out of it, get a good illustration, get a good artwork. And, you know, I'm being very particular, but I do want to get a card graded this year. That is my goal, is to get one card that I look at and say, I think this can get a 10 and get that graded. But I want to do something that's smart price-wise too. So that's the goal. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I was like, yeah, you know what? I want some cards. I haven't opened cards in a while, and this was a pretty decent deal. I might actually buy a third tin if I'm there and they have them, just because the deal is so good. I might buy a third tin. They also had the Paldea Adventure Chest, but I didn't like the card breakdown in that one as much. But it does have a beautiful Pikachu artwork card, so Got your card store too at some point in time in the future. Oh yeah, now that I'm done rambling, I can read Mr. Wolf's thing. Call me fickle, but I refuse to buy cards right now. I will not buy third party from scalpers, and I will not buy inflated because of demand. People clean the shelves in my area of everything. Mr. Wolf, that's just a trend everywhere right now. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. If anybody is looking for a specific thing, I recommend signing up for a website called trackalacker.com. Trackalacker will notify you when something goes up on sale on like Target's website or a Best Buy's website, things like that. So I do recommend Trackalacker, just because it'll help you find things that are in stock. You can actually still get 151 bundles in stock if you use Trackalacker. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are still collecting 151, but if you are, Trackalacker will let you know. Like Target has restocks of 151 almost daily, which is kind of crazy. Got to check your card store too at some point in time here in the future. Want Prismatic Evolutions ETB? I have one. I have an ETB for Prismatic, but that's it. Like I have one. So I have Prismatic Evolutions, and then I have a poster collection. So ETB and poster collection. No, Snom Gaming, I don't do Nuzlocke on this channel. It's pretty much exclusively shiny hunting, and I find that Nuzlocke are not very enjoyable to stream. Just because there are a lot of grinding. Like, it's just grinding most of your Nuzlocke. So while I do find it to be an interesting challenge, and I like that people do Nuzlocke, I personally don't, because I don't think that the content associated with a Nuzlocke is that good, because I'm not able to stream consistently for many hours a day. If I had that under my belt, I think we would do significantly more Nuzlocke. Jart. Now, Amber, the proper way to make a Jart is to get into the bathtub with a jar, mason jar, and you put that underwater where the rim or the lip of the mason jar is just slightly under the water. Then when you let it rip, the bubbles will come up. You catch the bubbles inside of the Jart, and then you try and get it as close to the surface as possible without letting all the air out. And then you actually screw the lid of the mason jar underwater. That's going to solidify the Jart, is basically how you're doing. You're basically pressure canning a Jart. Amber, thank you so much for 22 months. I don't think that anybody here really recognizes what that means. That means over the last almost 2 years, Amber has, and Dorian have donated or gifted nearly $44 to my channel, which is unbelievably kind. If you guys get gifted memberships, it just means that somebody spent a little money on you, which is really neat. Grinding can be easier if you hack some rare candies. A lot of YouTubers do it, actually. Yeah, but like, I don't like to play games with asterisks, right? It's the same thing with like reducing the shiny odds of something, or giving yourself a shiny charm early game. Like, I don't like the thought of not having a record or a rule book win with the honest to God dub. That's kind of my thing, so I wouldn't want to do that. I don't know. Shiny hunting on its own is enough of a like long-term play that I'm not too mad about it. This is something that takes time and has a clear reward at the end, which I'm not saying that a Nuzlocke doesn't, but I don't know. There's just something of shiny hunting is addicting. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah. But I enjoy it, and I enjoy spending time with you guys. Like this morning, I was laying in bed and I'm like, oh man, do I really want to stream? And then I was like, yeah, because I want to talk to my people and see how their day is going. And that's just a cool feeling to be able to have like people that I want to talk to. And in that present day, it's you guys. So hit me up. Tell me something. What are you guys listening to right now? What's your current favorite song? Like goal of 24. Thank you so much, Amber, for using the legs in an appropriate way. I can't do a playthrough anymore without reverting to shiny hunting. It is an addiction. That's exactly it, man. Like when I play games, now it could be because I'm a content creator, but when I play these games, it's how fast can I get to shiny hunting? My goal right now is like my in-game goals are to finish the Sword and Shield decks. But I actually think I might actually, oh, I didn't check. Okay. I think I might actually do like the eat an elephant method. So I think I'm actually going to start with my Path of Least Resistance, which right now for me is Legends Arceus, and get that one done. And then I think I'm going to move on to Sword and Shield and get that one done because I already have a lot of that finished. And then I'll move on to BDSP, but I'm not as concerned about that one. These hunts are great, and it's amazing that we're getting these things shiny, but it's still, to me, like, I know that if there's ever a day where they release it, I'm going to hunt it legitimately, so, yeah. Demon Hunter, Black Stained Glass, nice. Favorite song right now, Under Your Scars by Godsmack, nice. We like it. We love it. We'd love to see it. Love to hear it. Go Looper, what's up, man? I'm listening to this artist. There's this band that I really like called Arm's Length, and I saw them open up for Neck Deep. No, I saw them open up for Knuckle Puck a couple years ago, and they have an album called Never Before Seen, Never Again Found. And the album opens up with the same lyrics as it closes with, and I just think that that's really neat. Yeah. I used to open so many cards on Valentine's Day. Eventually, the post office fired me for it. It's a good call. It's very dangerous to open other people's mail. Some would even call it an actual felony. So you got to be careful with that. Amber, are you streaming today? Are you going live? And if so, what time? And this is one of those times where you can actually tell me because I asked. Most of what you need in BDSP is in Legends, complete Legends, move over the whole decks via home, then breed for BDSP for OT, work smarter. Complete Legends, move the whole decks, then breed for BDSP OT. Yep. That's what's gonna happen. No fear, what's up, dude? This Valentine's Day, I'm sending telepathic gifts because it's the thought that counts. Good call. Going later than normal. Only time we can get out or do something is when the kiddos are at school. Understood. Do you guys have any Valentine's Day plans? You and D-Dog doing anything fun? Oh my God, Lagu. Come on, man. You're better than that. Let's go to Lagu's channel. Hi everyone, name is Naman here. Welcome to Animated Dunia channel. You have 129 subscribers without any single videos. That's absurd. You're an absurd person. And you need to grow up. Go to breakfast and coming home to stream. Nice. Nice, that's exciting. Jess and I have a gift card to a restaurant we've been wanting to try, so today's the perfect opportunity to try it. Should be nice. Should be really nice. What's up, old Nintendo dude? Good to see you. Old Nintendo dude had a farm. Yeah, and then Jess leaves for LA next week, so she's going to LA for a couple days, so I'm going to be home alone. Which means that I think my 4K celebration is going to be sometime next week, which is going to be stream doesn't end till we get 4,000 checks. Lagu with the bot subs. How many attempts should it take for you to get this Poiple? Sebastian, that is an excellent question. How many attempts should it take? Statistically, it should take 4,096 total seen for me to get one. That's the average. Now, likelihood, 2 out of 3 times you'll get it before that number. 1 out of 3 times you will not. The last couple hunts that I've done have gone what we call over odds, so I've been in that 1 out of 3. So I feel confident that on this hunt, it's going to be less than 4,096. I don't know when, I don't know why, and I know how. But that's my gut feeling, Sebastian. That's what I'm feeling here. That's my gut. Now, I could be wrong. There's always opportunities for me to be incorrect. There's also a chance that we can get both of these on the same time. You see the shiny Keldeo we can get? I did. I did see the Keldeo. I'm very excited about that one. That's one that I definitely want to grind it out for. Because I like Keldeo. Your setup's so good. Chinmay, thank you so much. I'm working on it and it's improving. We're going to get more and more stuff. I got to get risers so I can actually fill the cubes in the back. Like right now, they're not filled all the way up, and I want to fill them all the way up, especially this one behind me. But I really do appreciate that. It's been a work in progress, and we want to continue to get it going. So we're going to see if we can keep making some magic happen. Unless you're talking about my stream gear setup and like how this all is set up down here, in which case, also thank you. I worked very hard on all this. Have you tried Blackberry Dr. Pepper? Smells like a Jolly Rancher, not very appealing. You want to know something interesting? I've never had a Dr. Pepper in my life. I've never had really soda other than Sprite and root beer in my life. And I primarily just drink water. Yo, Chinmay, thank you so much. Let's check our sub count. What do we got going on? Earlier today, we started at 4408. We are now at 4411, you guys. Thank you so much for 3 new subscribers. If you have not subscribed yet, we could get up to 4415 today. I know there's a 4415 heading there. How much space between your chair and the shelving unit behind you? 31 1/8 inches. Trico, what's up, dude? Have you got a shiny Greninja? Because he's my favorite. I do have a shiny Greninja, and he is a fantastic shiny. So that's an excellent choice for favorite. But yes, I do have one. In Chowder Monkey? In centimeters? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how many centimeters. I only know freedom units. The units of the free. In the home of the Whopper. You guys, I climbed the Burj Khalifa yesterday. 263 flights of stairs. 4,000 something total stairs. It was a lot. My legs hurt. They're sore today. Because I burged my Khalifa. Oh, Chinmay, that's not funny, because there's some people that actually are, and if you were, you wouldn't be able to actually talk on YouTube. So let's wrap things up and not act like that. It's bad. Unless there's a language barrier and you're trying to tell me that you're grounded. I only have 20-ish inches. How big is your chair? My chair's pretty big. I have all my stuff exactly measured out how it was before. I'm 31 1/8 inches from my shelf. I'm 24 3/8 inches from my camera, something like that. So that's how I was able to very easily recreate it. And I have all those measurements written down now. So if I ever move or change things, I still know my positioning. But like with this app, Hefty, that's the other thing. Like I can also zoom in. Like I can do lots of, you know. So I can make like changes to how my webcam functions. And so maybe like on certain streams, it's just going to be my mouth talking. And this is how I stream now, is you guys can just see my mouth. What would you guys do if this was my new stream? This is how things are now. You guys, this is just how you get to watch this stream. Is just like a small amount of nostril, mustache, and mouth. Do you think that this would help me get on the YouTube algorithm? Or do you think that this is gonna stop me from getting there? My teeth look nice. I'll give them that. Like that's kind of, they're straight. That's neat. It's kind of neat. Reminds me of Sussy from Gumball. Brian Gumball. Poiple's the next one, you think so? I mean, that would be worth it for what we're doing right now. It'd be cool to get a Poiple while I'm doing all this nonsense. Nonsense. No Poiple. What if I Ratmaned it? Hang on, let me Ratman it. Yeah, you know, so like that's the other thing is I can do that. And then I also have the ability to do framing. So like I can adjust it so that it's framed no matter where I go. It's framed on my face, which is kind of neat. And I can do Let's see, I can do this framing. I can do small, extra small. So like no matter how I move, it's framed up properly. So yeah, there's like lots of, I don't know how many I just counted. Probably way too many. But yeah, that's what's nice about that program is that you can have some freedom and flexibility over your like creative process and like how things look. Okay, how many did I skip? There's 8 for, let's see, I had 810, 812. Those should be at 812. My God, I did so many. What's up, Sam? How we doing? NVIDIA? No, it's a program called Camo. Think iStream is better? Nice, Daddy. We could do it. We could do it. Are you busy this weekend? I have periods of not being busy. Sam, I'm doing all right, man. How are the streams been? How are things for you? I have periods of not busy for sure. 4-hour doctor appointment for ADHD testing. No wonder it's 4 hours. They want to see if you failed just being there patiently for 4 hours. Smart. Hefty, I have 2 bowling tournaments this weekend, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, both at 2 o'clock. But other than that, I can make some adjustments for sure. Like after the tournament Saturday, could help you out. Tonight, depending on what time we get home from Valentine's Day dinner, and if we watch a movie or something like that, then possibly tonight too. But yeah, I can be available for sure. Sam, it's good to hear, dude. Super good to hear. I'm not bothering you on Valentine's Day. I'm just saying, if I'm doing nothing, if I'm just sitting, then what's it matter? Valentine's Day is a made-up holiday. Jess and I, neither of us really care about it. It's an excuse for us to go out to eat. Like we don't really need a day for us to tell each other that we enjoy each other's presence on this earth. So I wouldn't worry about it. All holidays are made up. It's a good point. It's a really good point. A really good point. Poipole will appear in 10 attempts. Trust. Okay, I'm trusting. I'm so hungry. Since you used to have discounted candy on 01, 150. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm sorry. I'm so hungry. I gotta go get myself something to eat. So I'm gonna do this reset, and then I'm gonna go get something to eat. Miguel, welcome back. All right, I'll be right back. There's a concept that the French Indo-Chinese speak about. Okay. What's up, Steve Michaels? How we doing? And the French Indo-Chinese speak of this concept called the duality of life. Okay. And essentially, what the duality of life means is that in life, there are 2 things that you need to always remember. Thing number 1, okay, is that good things will happen. Thing number 2 is that bad things will happen. The duality of life is a concept that talks about making sure that there's balance in your choices. Balance in the things that you do, balance in the things that you say, balance in the things that you, in the ways that you act. And so as a result, we're going to be having a banana and a birthday cake cookie. Because thus, my friends, is the duality of life. Let's start with this cook. Put a batter on a banana. Mm-hmm. It's a good cookie. You here for the banana? Dude, it's time. It's banana time for sure. Absolutely banana time. That's exactly it, Sam. And you can't appreciate the solids till you've had the others. After, yeah, ping the Discord. Ping the Discord and let them know if someone donates 10 gifted memberships, I'll shove the whole thing in my mouth. But it can't be you. Lately, the only game I enjoy is Pokemon. What type of games do you typically play? Like, what do you like, Steve? Like, what's another game you found enjoyment out of in your past? What's up, Nuki Jew? Doom Eternal, Gears of War. Have you played the finals or Splitgate yet? Do you like multiplayer or no? That's an important question. Because if you don't like multiplayer, then these recommendations are doo-doo butt. And I'm nothing if not doo-doo butt. Nuki Jew, we're just trying to do everything we can. Just trying to do everything we can here, baby. Trying to get these things. Trying to get them things. Playing Siege right now, but I miss online games. Okay, go get yourself the finals. It's got a steep learning curve. You're going to get absolutely pounded at the start, but you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. I think the finals is like an improved version of Apex Legends. I like the finals. Yeah, finals is good. Splitgate's also really awesome if you never played it. Do you need multiple capture cards to do multi-game targets? There's ways to do it without it via HDMI splitter, but like for this, I have one 3DS that's running off of custom firmware, and so this one's actually wireless. So there's not much latency. There's a little bit, but not a whole lot. Whereas this one, the other one that I have down here, this one's actually running off of a built-in capture card that I had custom installed. So kind of the, you know, Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana, best of both worlds for me. I only had to buy one capture card, but it still functions. If you have a new 3DS XL or a new 2DS XL, you can just stream it like this. Nukaju, happy Valentine's Day to you. What's your favorite villain / team in the entire Pokemon series? It's got to be Team Rocket. But, okay, I also think that Team Obsidian is also pretty good. And for anyone wondering what's Team Obsidian, that's my prediction for Gen 10. Is there a Team Obsidian? There might be. I don't know. I just made something up, but it sounds too familiar now. Now I'm freaking out. I haven't played since it came out. You should. Silver is greater than gold. Yeah, I'd agree. Not seen a single one go less than 4K. Toasted chili. With that kind of attitude, it's impossible. I watched someone get in an 11 yesterday. You just got to know where to look. You guys, thank you so much for 26 likes. That's insane. If anyone here is new to the channel, if anyone here has never been here before, I highly recommend hitting the sub button. Also hitting that notification bell so that you know when I go live, because every morning is a party. And we're about to eat a banana because I'm starving and we already ate a cookie. So it's banana time. So here we go, ladies and gents, ladies and germs. Let's see. That one's ready. I think I can fit the whole thing in my mouth. It's probably dangerous, but I think I can do it. Got a new account. I used to be Jordan. What's up? Jordan, aka Oliver. I don't know why you're Oliver instead of Jordan. Adamantium or vibranium? Adamantium. It's the only thing that can save the world. All right, here we go. Can I get this whole banana in my mouth? Let's party. Mm-hmm. 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 Steve. Steve. Pokemon Sword. Damn that Pokemon, you stop it. What's up, Busy? Good to see you. Thanks, Hefty. Your other PC went kaboom, and so now you have a different YouTube name? You know you can log into YouTube from other places. It's not like your YouTube account is tied to a computer. That was actually a solid banana. That was super good. Brandon, hang on. I gotta check your profile picture. That's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. I love it. What's up, Moosin? How we doing? Do you guys, in your adult lives, anyone here who is over the age of 18, in your adult lives, do you know someone who still calls it Valentine's Day? Like, I know people in my adult life who still call it Happy Valentine's. Yes. What time is it? It's Valentine. Hanging in there? Well, that's good. It's good. It sounds like it could be better, could be worse, but I appreciate you. Just getting ready for work, ready to celebrate Palpatine's Day. Nice. Nice. You want to know something that was making me laugh the other day? I was thinking about that famous quote in Star Wars. Hefty, are you here? Because you'll appreciate this thought. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Only. Obi-Wan Kenobi dealing in absolutes while he's talking about only a Sith deals in absolutes. Therefore, Obi-Wan Kenobi might actually be a Sith, you guys. I think it's time to start that train of thought. Only. That means one option. That means absolute. I used that quote when talking about regular people using absolutes. Me too. That's where I used it. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. I never successfully defeated Darth Vader. It's because you're Darth Obi. Palpatine, not there. I thought you were going to say Anakin, I have the high ground. No, but that one was actually myth busted, proven to be true. Shiny Poipole looks like a bee. It does. Technically, regular Poipole looks like a purple bee. Oshwell. Which Sith Lord prefers to cripple his opponents rather than kill them? Darth Ritus. I hate you just so much. It's verging on resentment at this point. It is starting to become fueled. It's not just sitting there doing nothing. What's gonna be the next Star Wars to come out? I'm pretty sure that Star Wars has announced that the new peeps. What's up, Beaston? How we doing? The new peeps are getting a trilogy, like Rey and Poe and Finn I think I say, what was your first ever shiny? It was a shiny Boldor from a just raid den, which is kind of wild, actually. Who won the Star War? Well, it's actually not just a Star War. It's technically Star Wars. There were both trade wars and government instability while also being an actual dedicated war. But in all facets of the word victory, the rebels or the resistance, they are always the ones that win the Star War. What do you choose, pizza or yeet? Yeet, yeet it is. Pizza and yeet are two different things. You guys, I get to go to Greece. Anybody know anything about Greece other than it's where French fries were originally created? I just can't wait to get like a street gyro. Like I want to go to the sketchiest looking gyro cart and just, you know what I mean? Well, that's greasy. Like Dark and Light balance is always needed. The tide of war is constantly changing. It's true. I mean, sometimes not. I'm gonna guess they attacked an alien version of Pearl Harbor. I don't know. What day are you going? Well, that's personal, but in March sometime. Long, long time ago in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. Neither me and Qui-Gon Jinn. With something, then, and maybe there'd be something for something. I don't remember the lyrics. I actually probably would remember it if I was actually listening to the song. And I thought me and Qui-Gon Jinn could talk the Federation into maybe cutting us a little slack. But their response didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. That's right. Hey, take care, Nuki. Have a good day. Happy Valentine's Day. That's right. That's good. That's real good. For a second, I thought your message said "see me later," which I actually think is hilarious because that would be a great way to exit a conversation. All right, y'all. See me later, which is kind of true. Bro hug, Brandon on the go. Thank you for the brog. Andre Brower. Variety today. For anybody who's familiar with the website Variety, they released the top 100 television performances of the 21st century. And I stopped reading after the first two because it is entirely stupid. And it's a list that doesn't deserve to be even put together. And somebody who wrote it should be fired. It has Jeremy Allen White as number 100 for Carmi. Okay, I understand there's been a lot of amazing performances. Yes, I like The Bear. Is it one of the greatest performances of the 21st century? It's in the top 100 for sure. Is it number 100? I don't know. I'd put it higher, but I understand why someone would rank it low because there's been a lot of amazing things. But they put Beth from Yellowstone as number 99. And that to me signified instantly the absolute lack of credibility to think for even a half second that Beth Dutton from Yellowstone was a better performance than Carmi from The Bear. Whoever's doing this is gooped, and I'm not reading it because that's insanity. Maybe when Luke saved Princess Leia from Jabba the Hutt. Other than that, I don't think it was Pearl Harbor. Yeah, probably not. Probably not Pearl Harbor. Back in my day, there were only 151 Pokemon. Yeah, try 1,025. It's a lot. A lot of species getting rediscovered. I remember yesterday, Shiny 037 dipped out because I said that two different regions were in two different planets, and he didn't believe me. What do you think about Caldeo Shiny? It's good. I wish I could have hunted it instead of just been given it. But you know what? In this freaking trophy generation that we live in, you kids have ruined it. Instead of saying, I want to work hard for something, you're like, just give me it. Just give me the thing. Stupid. Stinking stupid. If I were Game Freak, I would release a DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield tomorrow. Which would be Saturday because what is it today? It's Friday. That's right. It is Friday. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here on your Friday morning. It's a great Friday morning. A great FM, as they say. Beaston, who are you having this conversation with? I do look young when I'm 27. Nice. 27 is what Lisa Simpson needed to be successful. Even though you're only 8, your possibilities are infinite. 27. German sausage song. I don't know a German sausage song. You spelled worst wrong. Worst is W-O-R-S-T. All right, here's the shiny right here. Thanks, guys. Oh, man. I tried it. But it didn't work. I tried everything I could, but nothing happened. All right, here we go. We're almost to 900, almost 200 checks on the day. We get about 220 an hour when we're doing things exponentially perfect, but does Espeon's tail look like a chromosome? I honestly couldn't tell you what a chromosome looked like, even if I tried. But let me Google it, and I'll find out. Let's see, chromosome. Okay, a chromosome looks like a lot of, is it just an X? Is that what a chromosome is? Okay, so chromosome is an X, cool. And then Espeon. Espeon's tail is not an X, it is a Y. So no. No, I should say not. It might just be you. There are Y chromosomes. Huh? I don't think they look different. Natasha, hello. How are your noodles? But aren't there Y chromosomes? I don't know if they look different. Do they look different, or are they just categorized? This might blow my mind. Oh my God, they actually look different. I gotta find out if that's true, because that would be binonkers. Do X and Y chromosomes look different? All. X and Y chromosomes look different, the X being larger and having more active genes. The X chromosome is larger than the Y chromosome, but it's about 1/3 of its size, but they look identical. They have the same look. They're just not... And chromosomes aren't even the shape of an X. So no, the answer to your question is still no. The answer to your question is still definitively no, it doesn't look like one. That's crazy. I learned so much today. Look at that. Look at you guys. What's up, James? How we doing? We've learned so much. Chromosomes do not look any different. They're just different sizes, but the actual shape is the same, and it is oftentimes not even an X. So no, it is official. Shiny Poke Hunts and Beaston. It's just you. Got back into Pizza Tower. Nice. Did you cheese your way in? Thank you so much, Busy. Yeah, we have a good day planned. We're gonna go get some food, which is always a good day. Like when you can eat some food. Natasha, what's on your noodles? Like when you say I'm eating noodles, you just have like raw egg noodles that you're just slurping? Like goal of 45, dude, what a legend, but we haven't hit 40 yet. But someday, Mr. Wolf, someday when we hit that 40 like goal, you will get pinned so hard, just like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Why am I just noticing that shiny Psyduck, and why does it remind me of Johnny Bravo? Because he's just a hard-working dude who focuses on his fitness and likes pretty mamas. Johnny Bravo, what a show. So thinking about the Gyro sandwich, oh man, I just can't wait. I want to go to the greasiest, dinkiest food truck. I'm only there from Monday to Saturday. The pin like goal shows 24 for me. Oh my God, but it's actually 40 though. That's weird. That's a YouTube glitch. Time to report it. Report that glitch. Nothing. Nothing. All right, we reset. We go again. We go again. Ball so hard. You guys, we got 540 views on the stream today. Thank you so much for the 540. You guys are awesome. Cat10C Diz, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you so much for the luck. Hopefully we get this thing at some point in time this year. But you know what? I'm just having fun. I just scrolled down and back up. Now it shows 40. Rad. Absolutely rad. I'm glad that we were able to push through. Jesse and Johnny Bravo are the same person. Jesse, like from Pokemon, you mean the voice actor? Yeah, that's cool. He did a lot. Wasn't he also Samurai Jack? Or am I making fun of that? Or am I not making fun of that, but am I incorrect about that? I thought the person who did Johnny Bravo also did Samurai Jack. Lots of olives and feta. Oh my God, I hate olives and feta. I'm so nervous about it because I hate those two foods so much. I don't know what to do. Probably just have to suck it up. No, from Full House? Oh, gotcha. But I'm pretty sure the voice actor is the same. Jesse, how am I supposed to know that you're talking about Uncle Jesse John Stamos from Full House? I'm sitting in the parking lot at the doctor's office. Thanks for helping calm my anxiety about the stupid test. Dude, it's 4 hours long. The test is just the test. They're going to see if you go crazy after 4 hours. If you do, you probably got ADHD. Well, Legends EA just gave Jinx a Mega. It was going to get one according to the links. It's just like what? Just like a enhancement surgery? Goes from D's to triple G's. Diners, dive-ins, and drives. Triple D's. It goes from a Guy Fieri. Is that what happens? Just gets absolutely Guy Fieri'd. Have you ever thought of being an eyebrow model? Could be an eye-opening experience. I'm gonna end you. If I ever find you in the street, I'm gonna push you into a sink. Gonna head in. Good luck. Catch you on the next one. Hey, good luck, dude. Remember, if you see a squirrel, don't look at the squirrel. Just keep focusing on whatever you're doing. I still haven't got what you and Ember did to me. Dude, that was a great commission. You should be so proud of that one. I'm really happy that she was able to make that artwork for you. It was beautiful. All right, y'all. We are just 80 checks away from one hot thou. And we love it when we get to a hot thou. I think this is day 3 or 4. I don't know if it's day 3 or 4. I didn't stream Monday, but I streamed Tuesday. Didn't stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this will be day 4. So 4 days gets us to over a hot thou, maybe a little bit hot thou and some change. And then that means that it should be about 16 days to odds, which is not that crazy. Just about 3.5 weeks. Slow but steady wins the race. Gosh darn it, I got rickrolled. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, so do I. Double commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get that from... What? Any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm hefting. Gotta make you understand. Is Pokerus not in the games anymore? No. It's not in Scarlet and Violet, at least. It's in Sword and Shield, but that's the last place that it was in. Yeah. You actually have a good singing voice. I actually have a voice. Good? That's TBD. To be dizzled. Yeah, they got rid of Pokerus in Gen 9, but it still exists in Gen 8. What I don't know is if you transfer a Pokemon into Gen 9 that has Pokerus, and then you put that Pokemon in a party with those that don't, and then you transfer those Pokemon that don't into a different game, did they contract Pokerus? I actually don't know. Because you would think that it has to still have some degree of coding in the game, or else you wouldn't be able to successfully trade it. I don't know. I don't know for sure, though. Natasha, thank you. Having a voice is, you know, it's the most important thing that a person can do. Next to eating, drinking, Shelter. Crystal, what's up? Crystal, I feel like we haven't chatted in a long time. How are you? How are you feeling? Did your influenza type A go away? Did it go away? A influenza? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not something to joke about. It sucked. We just had it. I think I had like influenza A-, and I feel like Jess had influenza A+, because like mine was fine, but it still sucked. I'm still like lingering. Or maybe I'm just a fool for you. I don't know. You got me wrapped around your finger. But honestly, do you have to? Do you have to? Like, do you have to let it linger? Still recovering? Nice. That's good. It's good that you're better. I'm guessing you're back to work now. Last Friday night, we went dipping in the dark, shitty dipping after dark. Think that's about last Friday night. Hey, talk to a guy who knows 2 words from a song. Can't be me. Must be anybody but me. Just sinus stuff that needs to go away now? Okay, here's what you got to do. Go outside and just shake your head until it all falls away. Love Foy Coco, but I didn't start with it. My first playthrough was with Quaxley, and when it fully evolved, I got rid of Aqua Step for liquidation. I don't know how you'll ever financially recover from that, except for teach it Aqua Step again. Because like it's so easy to do in those games. It's beautiful. It's a beauty. Need to play more Pokemon Violet. I need to work on getting more Gen 9 shinies. What's up, Anne-Marie? Good to see you. I have to remember that even though I don't love hunting in Gen 9, it's the only place to get Gen 9 shinies, so I might as well hunt there because it's the only place I can get them. So that's it. Anne-Marie, you're the coolest. I'm deciding that today. I'm making an executive decision, an executive choice right now, that the current coolest goes to you. Doesn't mean that you'll be the coolest forever. It's a very rotational title, but for today, the coolest is definitely going your way. New Pocket Event Part 2. Nice. Are they just like deeper now? Did you find more lint? Did you find a old toonie? I hate how Quaxley always starts with an attack reducing nature. Bugs me so badly for no reason. Always? I doubt it always does. Jace Wilson. What's up? Absolute legend. Anne-Marie, you should be. It is quite the honor. Quite the honor. You guys, what are you guys up to this weekend? I'm playing Fortnite tomorrow night. I have a bowling tournament tomorrow. 2 of them, actually, this weekend. 1 tomorrow, 1 Sunday. I think I'm going to be recording some content. I want to do some pack openings. I'm getting some TCG packs today. So I think my my good friend and brother-in-law Bill's PC and I are going to go head-to-head in a pack battle. See who comes out with the most amount of hits. We're going to assign points. Have a little bit of fun that way. You know, just do the things. 950 total encounters down, ladies and gentlemen. We are 50 away from getting to our hottest style that we've had in a long time. Thank you so much. On deck, we're going to have 4 Twilight Masquerade, 4 Obsidian Flames, and 2 Temporal Forces. So there's lots of options for decent Perkmans. And this will be trying to get is a decent Perkman. Obsidian Flames has the steepest fall off from the chase card. The other 2 seem to have a pretty wide array of things that could be valuable. And if a card looks really good, I'm going to go ahead and push it to Mr. PlayStation Anonymous. I also was thinking about how cool it would be if I just started my own grading company. Why not? What are the barriers to entry to starting your own grading company other than reputation? That's it. And I can build a good reputation. Ready? Watch this. See what I'm talking about? Like, I'm not super concerned about that side of things. I can make that happen. What are you doing today? Working, going out to eat, probably taking a nap. But you know what? Like, why send it to PSA whose standards seem to be doo-doo? Send it to me. I'll harsh grade. And it'll be awesome. Here comes 2 checks. Sounds like a full weekend. It should be. Yeah. There's this part of me, like, I do love bowling. I love it. But I'm bowling in the tournament twice, which is fine. What I'm really hoping that I can do is get out of it. Nah, just kidding. It's about an hour and a half drive, which is kind of a bummer. But the weather's supposed to be really crappy starting tomorrow and then all the way through Sunday. So I'm gonna actually message the group today and ask if what we're doing, if there's inclement weather, if there's any sort of like notification or anything like that, because the weather's supposed to be quite bad. But bowling is a winter sport, so people understand that that's a part of it as well, and sometimes you just do it. Do you ever do duck pin? I've never done duck pin. I've done candlestick. And then there's 5 pin, which I think is the same as duck pin, but I don't know. Can you open 1 pack? I don't have any today. I gotta go pick them up. I just ordered them last night, and they're at my LCS right now. So I just have to head over there, and I'll grab them, and then I'll have packs to open. I also got to get some top loaders. And some pennies, honestly. I need top loaders and penny sleeves. I don't have either. Now, I'm obviously going to jinx it by speaking about this, but I'm so shocked that we've had 3 full streams without a single 3DS crash. Usually when we're doing these resets, they crash way more often, but this has not crashed a single time, which is amazing. And that's in like 500 total resets. That has never happened before. The next stream, yeah, I'm actually probably releasing like a video dedicated to the pack openings. So won't even need the stream. Gonna be doing one of these. All right, here we go. And you guys are gonna watch it and be like, oh my god, look at him pretty curds. And I'll be like, yeah, burn the curds. Yeah, it'll be super fun. Newest sets? No, they're really tough to get. I have a Prismatic Evolution ETB, a Prismatic Evolution poster collection, and 2 151 bundles that are at my brother-in-law's house, who is a like TCG player seller. But I don't have them here. So I was just looking and seeing what my LCS has, and one of the things that they had was Iron Leaves EX like Paradox Tin. So I'll be opening 2 Twilight Masquerade, 2 Obsidian Flames, or sorry, 4 Twilight Masquerade, 4 Obsidian Flames, and 2 Temporal Forces. I might see if I can snag something else. I don't know what's in the 2024 Pokeballs, but I might try and get one of those 2 maybe if they have them. They also have a Paldea Adventure chest, which is actually under retail right now. So yeah, I'm not buying any cards above MSRP or any packs above MSRP. So like, that's why this stuff has worked out really well, because it's not. But the Paldea Adventure chest is honestly pretty cool, and I might buy one of those as well. I have not fully decided yet. But yeah. Yeah, the market's crazy. And you know, we were talking about this a little bit yesterday, Busy, that I'm always down for resellers for single cards. Like, I think that that's fine. I think that if you want to go buy and sell a bunch of cards, fine. I don't care. What drives me crazy is when people go in and there's a limit of like 20 blooming waters per customer, and then they're just reselling them to make a quick buck. Like, to me, I just don't like that. Approximately how many more Gen 9 shinies do you need? I can tell you exactly, Hefty. Quite a bit, though. Quite a bit. Because I don't really love hunting in that game, so I don't do it often. Gen 9. Has 120. And I have 1, 2, 3. I gotta update this actually. I have a second Flake Coco and a second Quaxley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 55 of 120, and that doesn't count the unshinyables. So quite a bit, man, like quite a bit. So, but that's kind of my path of least resistance, is to work on that game. So that's what I'll be doing. But I could have also missed some checkboxes for sure. Like, I have on here that Oink Alone is not checked off. I definitely have Oink Alone. So like, I got to go through and look at that. So 65, you can knock that out in a couple hours. Yeah, like it's not terrible. Bramblin and Bramblegast, I know that I have both of those and I haven't checked them off. So there's definitely some that I'm just like behind on my updating, but that's what I'm gonna work on. I heard Target will no longer be selling Pokemon TCG due to recent crap happening. Not true. Each store operates differently, and some stores are choosing to not sell TCG. But not true of all stores. Like my local Target at back home is definitely still selling TCG. Yeah, each store operates independently, so they can make that choice on their own. But I don't think that this craze is going to last. I don't think it's a sustainable thing. Eventually what's going to happen is people are going to say, I'm not going to pay that price for these cards. I'm not going to do that. That's not worth it. And then the supplier, the scalper, is going to be holding on to these things forever. Because that's the biggest thing, okay? I look at it the way that I have played with some of these games, okay? As an example, let's take a look at Pokemon Black version 2. Like, let's just snag this bad boy out of here. Pokemon Black version 2. Currently, if you were to look online, this game is going to cost you roughly $180 to $220, depending on where you're getting it and the quality. That game, if you remember, was once $39. Okay, so the markup on that is absolutely insane. And I have bought and sold copies of this game before for a profit. Here's the deal. Those games are not in production anymore. When something is no longer in production, it has a value outside of just what the value of that original game was. You can't get this game anymore. Therefore, someone who has the game has to get rid of their copy of a game they cannot get anymore. and therefore should be compensated accordingly based to what the market determines. Have a great break or a great rest of your workday, Natasha. We'll talk to you again, I'm sure, a little later. That's just how it should work. The problem I have with the current state of TCG is that people are buying out the actively available things and then reselling them because of a lack of availability caused by themselves. It's a basically self-cannibalizing approach. And that's the issue that I take with the current state of TCG. I think that sets that don't get printed anymore, right? Like if you have, you know, a Lost Origins ETB, you should be able to sell that at whatever market price dictates, because that doesn't exist anymore. They are not making new ones. It is just whatever is in the market or whatever exists and is being resold. And like there's just not much left. Same with like, what's the one? Evolving Skies. Like Evolving Skies is a rare set because they don't print anymore. So there should be a market to those. Problem is with the things that are actively available that we are just unable to get. Oh God, this is going to be impossible to put back together. Come here. That's, oh no. That's where I take my issue, right? Like that's where I start to struggle with this current state of affairs, is because there's no reason that the average everyday consumer of Pokemon should not be able to just get cards. That's insane. It's absolutely insane. But that's the state. That's how things are. What do you think about Scarlet and Violet? I think that they're fine. I wouldn't put them anything higher than fine. I think that the games themselves are fine. I think that they missed an opportunity for great. I think the bar was set to great, and I think that they missed it. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. Have you played the DLC? Yep, I played both of them all the way through. I'm glad. I'm really glad that you love it. I think, like I said, it's a good game, but it's not a great game. And they had an opportunity to go great. The fact that their predecessor is better is a shame. Realistically, you should have your next game always be better than your last in an ideal world, which isn't always the case. But the fact that Sword and Shield really blows Scarlet and Violet out of the water is a different story. All right, here we go. We're at 1,000 total encounters and not a single one has shine. So we are about a quarter of the way to odds. Quarter of the way, if I'm not mistaken, would be like 24, I think. 10-24. Yeah. Are you planning on getting Legends ZA? Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely, I am. I don't know anything about it, nor does anybody, but yeah, it'll absolutely be a part of my my gaming ecosystem and my stream ecosystem here soon. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for new content, new Pokemon. It's been a long time since I rock and rolled, but yeah, it'll be awesome. I know that Furfrou is in it. Furfraulein. Hallo, grüß dich. Sehr gut. Wie ist das Wetter? Ziemlich cool. Und in Jamaica? I sind schwul. The fact that you can have more clothing options in Let's Go is just silly, and that you can enter building a house in previous games and not just Scarlet and Violet is ridiculous. I'm telling you, Scarlet and Violet is just an okay game. The biggest tragedy, the biggest shame that we should never forgive Game Freak, Nintendo, the Pokemon Company for, is that Legends ZA did not get a DLC. It got an update. We should never, ever, ever forgive them for that. I can think of 5 DLCs off the top of my head that they could have built into that game that would have made it the unparalleled best Pokemon game ever. DLC number 1, establishing the gym circuit. There was really not a lot of battling in the first game. So as a result of the DLC, you are establishing the first gyms. You are establishing the first things to test trainers on their battling because you've already achieved research. Perfect. There's number 1. I can auto sort my Pokemon and let's go and ride other Pokemon. It's true. How about it? So that's number 1. Number 2, this is one Hefty discussed, but I think given the state of affairs of Legends Arceus, this is where it would make more sense. Being able to dynamically change ecosystems by Pokemon that are released into the wild versus Pokemon that are not. What if you went to the Alabaster Icelands and you released a bunch of fire types? Now your whole environment changes. How come I still can't make my Pokemon character bald? Now, this is one thing that I will say, okay? This is one thing that I will say, and this is going to get me unpopular opinions. I think character customization in video games is stupid. I think it is a dumb thing, and I don't think it should exist. I don't care. It's a game. You are taking on the persona of someone else. It's my biggest problem. Come with me. Come at me with the hate. I think it's unnecessary. I think it's great to be told this is your character. This is who you are. Play as this person in this video game where it is not you because it's not reality. I don't care about clothing. Sure, go get some clothing. But like giving you a preset and that's who you are, great. If you could bring any X Factor, for example, Mega Evolution Z moves, what would you bring back? I mean, Mega Evolution is coming back, so I won't say that one. Honestly, probably Dynamax. I think Dynamax is super cool. I think Dynamax is really neat. Good gimmick. Real good gimmick. Real big fish. Like it just, and the other thing with character customization is just opens up this whole Pandora's box, this whole can of worms for everybody and their new identities and who they are and what they represent themselves as. I just don't understand. Like you'll never be able to please everybody. And so you should just please nobody. You should just say you are this person or this person. That's it. You are boy or girl in this game. And that is it. Those are your choices. But you're playing a game, so you get to pick which one do you want to have for your character. That's it. You don't have to go any further than that. It's not a slight against all the different people in the world and their identities and who they think that, you know, who they are and who they, you know, choose to present as and who they choose to be. That's great. That's amazing. I'm all there for it. But when you're playing a video game, it doesn't need to go that deep. It should be as surface level as this is just what it is. And I agree that representation is good. Like that's fine. So you can have, you know, your 4 things like they have in Legends Arceus, 4 different skin colors, boy, girl, great. That's fine. Don't need to go much further than that. Like it's a game. We're being represented. I am not a Dragonborn, but I play Baldur's Gate. I am not, you know, a cowboy, but I play Red Dead Redemption. Like these are things that it just, I don't know. I've never understood it. I've never understood why people are so obsessed with it. I don't get it. I'm not a block human, but I play Minecraft. What I do like though is how Sea of Thieves handled character customization, where you just re-roll until you get a pirate that you like. That's it. They give you 5 options. Some of them are fat, some of them are skinny, some of them are buff, some of them are, you know, whatever. You just keep re-rolling, and eventually you see when you're like, I like that pirate, that's my pirate, and then you choose that pirate. Like that's what I like. That's where it's at. Take care, Jace. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. I actually encourage you to disagree with it. I play a corpo in CP277 and I am a corporate sucko. See, look at that. That's what I'm saying. But character customization just doesn't need to be that deep. It's a video game. It's not your life. You don't need to be offended when a game doesn't represent you exactly as you are. That's it. No bald boys. Pokemon hates bald boys. Hefty and I still play it. They hate bald boys. Every time they see a bald boy, they feel like they're back in the pants. I don't want that. All right, here we go. We are 1/4 of the way to odds. After Poipole, what's your next hunt? A second Poipole. Poipole, type null, back to Darkrai, Shaman, Deoxys, and Deoxys and Mew. That's kind of where we're at. I got to play through Emerald. Well, I don't have to play through Emerald. I have to go as far as I need to in Emerald to get to Faraway Island. And then I've got the bonus disc Jirachi, like the Wishmaker Jirachi that's going to be on the list. And the Manaphy from Diamond and Ranger is going to be on the list as well. Really good. Dr. Feed, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Are you trying to get a shiny living dex? Very passively. I only hunt or only shiny hunt things that I need. I don't shiny hunt things that I already have. That's silly. So I guess like in theory, yeah. Did you get the shiny Meltan and Keldeo? I haven't gotten Keldeo yet. I will not be getting Meltan. Meltan was a stupid one. That was a stupid, stupid decision. From what I understand, you can't evolve it. I mean, I ask you, why? Why you no evolve it? Oh yeah, I won't be getting Meltan. I don't need it. I have them in Go. I actually hunted them in Go. That's enough. One thing I know, love stinks. Love stinks. Yeah, yeah. Identify with a custom character. I come from the gen that told you who you are, but from a programming standpoint, I don't get how no hair is like the easiest option to include. Oh, we're still on the no hair thing. Okay, yeah. Not saying anything, but I watched the last 5 episodes of the final season of Cobra Kai. Nice. I haven't watched 1 episode of the final season of Cobra Kai or of the original season of Cobra Kai. All right, we're still on the Pringles thing. Okay, here we go. No hair has to be the easiest option. You just don't add it. Yeah, exactly. You just don't add hair. It's not like they don't have a bald head designed underneath it. Can you not be bald in any Pokemon game? Baldness in Pokemon games. AI is not available for this search. Yep, you're right. Crazy. I really enjoy being able to chat with you almost directly compared to larger streamers where my chats are almost never noticed. And here's the other thing, all right? You ready for this, 7bot? If I ever don't read your chat, it's probably because I just got caught up in a bunch of things, meant to reply because I read it in my head and forgot. So at that point, you just say, hey, Nick, I sent you a message. And then I'll say, oh, man, I'm so stupid. And then I'll go read it. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's all about giving attention to you guys. That's the whole thing. How many subs are we at? 4411, 4412. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you guys for the subscribers today. We got 4 brand new ones. Love to see it. I can't be mad about 4 new subs. I got to clear my throat, so I'm going to turn the mic off. All right, the throat is clear. We're ready to rock and roll. We're back. 1040. That's a 10-4, good buddy. 1040 easy. Look at these tax forms coming in. We're going to take it up to 1050 today. 1050, and then your boy's going to go start a little bit of work a little bit early. A little bit of Monica in my life. Brad, I don't know if I told you this. Or sorry, Dwayne, I don't know if I told you this. I got a new job. I don't know if I messaged you about that or not, but I left the company that I was at for 5.5 years, and now I'm at a different place. And it's a place you've probably heard of. It's possibly even a software that you've used. Guess I'm glad I paid for and got the shiny Mew from Pokemon Go. Yeah, I also did. Yeah. And to me, even though I don't count Pokemon Go shinies towards my living dex, that one I will count because that one took way more time than any other shiny that I've hunted ever. Like, if you really think about it, how much time, effort, and energy that one takes, it's more than any hunt. Ice type, you did. You missed it. You did miss it. All right, we got 8 checks left, and then time to go to work. So you guys can buckle up for this. 9 to 10 months? I mean, it took me since 2016. It took me since 2016 when the game first came out, really. And I got it 2 years ago, last year. Need a new gig, I'm sick of here. Time to get one. Time to get one. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, that one I'll count. There was so much you had to do. Getting to level 40 takes so much grinding. Did the second paid research, not the first one? Oh, gotcha. I did the first one. I got the one from the Kanto World Tour, which I guess if you think about it, that would have been 5 years ago, but it took me a while to do it. Applied for over 200 jobs. That's crazy. It's all honestly, it's the AI like resume searching now that really screws things up. I'm always very much team go on LinkedIn, find the hiring manager and shoot him a message, or find somebody on the team that you are interested in the job for, send them a message and say, hey, I just applied. Is there anything I can do to make my resume stand out? And then they'll help you out. I'm a Chuck on a buck.
Chuck on a buck.
Thank you so much, the ice type specialist, for your fantastic repartee you always bring to this. You guys, this is it for the day. Thank you so much. We are at 10:50. We are more than 25% of the way to the hunt being at odds. Let's go ahead and see what we got for our final checks. And we got some big thank yous to send out there today. We did not get a shiny, and that's all right, but we did get 22 months of membership from the Dice Art universe, and we did get 23 months of membership from the ice type specialist. So thank you so much. We're getting so close to that 2-year mark. I really appreciate all you guys, and I hope that you have a fantastic Valentine's Day. You guys have been fantastic. I, of course, have been other than shinies. And we'll see you again either Monday morning or maybe someday this weekend. Before I go, what's my favorite shiny? Rayquaza is my favorite shiny of all time. If we're not talking legendaries, it's Ludicolo. If we're not talking legendaries or regular and we're looking at exclusively mythicals, it is Jirachi. You guys have been fantastic. We'll see you again soon. Take care. Adios. I don't know why I did Spanish there.